In the village of Kusumpa, Chief Badu, the unbothered, ruled with a belly full of yam and a head full of excuses. He was not a wicked man, just profoundly uninterested in the worries of his people. Whenever someone came to him with a problem, he dismissed it with a ridiculous remark. "The river has overflowed and swallowed my farm," cried a farmer. "Maybe the river was hungry. Have you ever thought about that?" Chief Badu replied. "The village goats are eating my vegetables," a trader complained. "Then plant something goats don't like. Have you considered bitter leaf?" One by one, the villagers stopped reporting their problems. They knew Chief Badu would never listen. They all longed to strip him of his chieftainship, but there was one snag. They had an unwritten law which said that a chief could not be removed from his office. Even the old village elders tried to find a way out, but it was seemingly impossible. And Chief Badu himself was not a man who could follow any advice given to him. How could you, just a mere villager, a nobody, purport to be more intelligent than him? He was the chief. But the gods had been listening, and they had a lesson to teach. And Chief Badu's subjects bid their time. You wait, sooner or later, they would find a way out. They consoled themselves. One evening, as Chief Badu lounged in his courtyard drinking palm wine, his wife, Esi, clutched her belly and groaned. "Ah, my time has come. Call the midwife," she cried. Chief Badu snapped his fingers at his servants, and they ran to fetch old Amma, the village midwife. But when Amma arrived, she folded her arms and shook her head. "Ha! Labor? No. This woman is just pretending. I know a false alarm when I see one." Chief Badu's jaw dropped. "Pretending? Look at her face. She is sweating like a goat in the sun." Amma shrugged. "Chief, don't you know that people exaggerate their problems? I know this is one of those cases." Esi screamed again, gripping the chief's arm so tightly he yelped. "Somebody help me." "Ah, Chief, why are you worried? Maybe she just ate too much fufu." And with that, Amma walked away, leaving Chief Badu in utter panic. Thankfully, the palace attendants took charge, and by dawn, Esi had given birth to a healthy baby boy. Chief Badu was relieved, but his troubles were far from over. Years later, his son Kwame, now 8 years old, was playing with his friends when he fell into a ditch. He screamed, "Help! I can't get out!" His playmates stood at the edge of the ditch, arms crossed. "Kwame, you're just pretending," one boy said. "Yes," another agreed. "Your father always says people exaggerate." Kwame's face twisted in fear. "But I'm not. I really can't climb out." The boys laughed. "Nice try. Let's go and play somewhere else." And they left him in that ditch. Hours later, Chief Badu went looking for his son and found him still in the ditch, crying. "Kwame, what are you doing here?" "Papa, I called for help, but none of my friends believed me." Chief Badu's heart sank. This was his fault. Just when he thought things couldn't get worse, disaster struck. One dry, windy night, a lantern tipped over in the palace, setting the house ablaze. The fire spread fast, licking at the wooden beams and thatched roof. Chief Badu burst out of his room, coughing. "Fire! Help! Someone, help me!" The villagers gathered outside, watching the flames dance in the night. Even the chief's workers stood at a distance. One man yawned. "Ah, Chief Badu, maybe the fire is just playing with you. You know how these things can exaggerate themselves. There is nothing to worry about." The others nodded in agreement. "Exactly. Maybe the house just wants fresh air. Or the flames are just visiting." Chief Badu's mouth hung open. "Are you all mad? My house is burning down." The villagers shrugged. "Oh, come on, man. You're just pretending." And with that, they went back to bed. By morning, the palace was nothing but ashes. Chief Badu sat on a rock, covered in soot, staring at the ruins. He had tried to salvage his belongings from the fire last night with little success. His wife was nowhere to be seen. For the first time in his life, he understood the pain of not being believed. That afternoon, the entire village gathered before him. Chief Badu sighed deeply and shook his head. "My people," he said, voice heavy with regret, "I have failed you." Silence. "All these years, I thought you were making noise. I did not listen, and now I have felt what you felt." The villagers exchanged glances. Could it be that the gods had finally given them a solution? Was Chief Badu actually going to change? He stood up. "I do not deserve to be chief anymore." A murmur rippled through the crowd. "I hereby step down." Gasps filled the air. No one had ever heard of a chief resigning. But they also knew he was right. Then a thunderous applause. "Good riddance," they whispered in every home in the village. A new chief was chosen. Chief Bentua, the very farmer who had once complained about the cattle. Unlike Badu, Chief Bentua listened. He built fences, fixed the bridge, and ensured that no one's house burnt down without help. As for Badu, well, let's just say he was no longer the chief. He lived humbly in a small hut, spending his days teaching children the importance of listening. And whenever someone ignored a complaint, the villagers would smile and say, "Be careful, or you'll end up like Badu the Unbothered."